It's quite breezy, so I don't know how long James will want to spend out here today. But anyway, I made kind of a seafood sort of chowder for him, and I put some avocado on top when I was done. And I've served it inside acorn squash that had turned orange, and I'm fine with it being orange. Now, I based the recipe on this, which is nothing like what I've done, but it's still a seafood chowder. Anyway, and this, by the way, this recipe was from Martha Stewart, but mine certainly isn't. So we'll see what James has to say about that. Now, the cookies that I made this morning spread, and they still look nice that way, but I like them that way. And so I decided not to bake some, and we'll just eat them as little treats right out of the fridge. A lot of the raw vegans do things like that, and they just use coconut oil as a base for making treats, and they keep them in the fridge until they're ready to eat them. So we'll see what James has to say. He can try each and see. Anyway, but if I want to make them into baked cookies, I will have to put less oil or more something else solid, like ground oats or something. So anyway, now I'm not eating the seafood chowder because I don't eat that sort of thing. So I made these wraps for myself, and there's one that's already wrapped up, and then there's this one I left open so that I could try to remember what I stuck in it. I put some turnip, and I peeled them, so they were like the purple and white kind, right? And I peeled them and then cut them up into kind of a little bit wider juliennes. Anyway, and this is, I cooked up some spiralized yam and some onions and garlic, and I put some raw cucumber. The turnips are raw, by the way, too. Everything else is raw besides the onions, garlic, and yam. Cilantro, grated up beets, avocado is in there somewhere, and black sesame seeds. So this should be pretty good. Oh, and of course the stuff on top is kimchi. I eat quite a lot of that. I really like the kimchi. James prefers the sauerkraut, which I totally expected. He doesn't like hot. But I love this stuff. So I'm just going to put the camera over there, and we'll see what James thinks of this and see what I think of this. I've never made these wraps before, so they might be disgusting. I have no idea. Put a napkin on my lap. See what you think.
Film already?
It's filming. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna tell people if this is good, and you're gonna tell people if that's good.
Salmon, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Oh
Peels
no,
are worth it. More peel than lemon.
I'll try to show them this. When you buy the non-organic lemons, you're not getting any more lemon out of the deal. You're getting a whole lot more rind and stuff. So
it's good for composting.
Sure. But it's incredible. I'll try to give you a close-up of it. This one's really good.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, it tastes good.
Good. It's mostly clam,
Well,
but
I didn't even know it was seafood. So.
yeah, and there's some celery. Oh, I made it with coconut milk instead of like I use this recipe sort of ish, and it called for heavy cream, but I used coconut milk, and well, it called for a lot of things I didn't use. But you can squeeze the lemon on, which would be sort of like dry vermouth, maybe, because this calls for that. I don't know. If you want to.
Yeah,
otherwise,
thanks for leaving the vermouth out.
And it did call for clams and thyme and salmon.
Took a lot of time, didn't it?
No.
Called for a lot of time?
No.
Oh, a bit of time.
But otherwise, I pretty much just did my own thing. But, I don't know. It'll be healthier this way, because the coconut's way better than having butter and heavy cream. So, because I use coconut oil to saute up those.
Yeah, oh, you got that? Good.
Celery. This is so yum. I could put more salmon in if you like more salmon. Would you like
got
more
some
salmon?
heated up.
I could have more.
You got some heated up stuff, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I was
Did you
worried
like
it
that
was
I cut it in a heart?
It was very nice. Yeah.
I'll get it in.
Got it. Finish it eating. It's too windy. It was nice for a second.
I really shouldn't let people see how I eat. It's terrible. I'm such a mess.
If you eat that kind of food, it's going to be that way. People will just think of themselves.